tonight on the positive side of sports and entertainment. Danny White gives us a crash course on fly fishing from Bass Pro Shops. Rita spends some time with Special Olympics of Arizona and some of their year-round events. The big chief of the Thunderbirds, Tim Lewis, explains about all the work leading up to the FBR Open and this year's PGA record-breaking charitable donation. All this and more tonight. Bison Homes presents the positive side of sports and entertainment from the Verve Zone Studios.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of the positive side of sports and entertainment. I'm your host, Roy Garibaldi, with my partner from Good Morning Arizona, Scott Passmore.
Hey, I don't make a lot of money, but I can afford a razor, so if you'd like me to get you one, I'll do so.
Is this bothering you? This is just something a little bit new. I got the Moody Blues style going. Randy Gatewood has dressed me up. They say never, ever look your age or act your age. And I know
you got the act part down.
I've never had a problem with the act. And by the way, just because I started wearing a leather bracelet, why do you have to go down and get one to match me?
I've had this one for 2-3 weeks now.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, by the way, you know, I got a cross. All of a sudden, you're wearing a cross. Man, why do you want to be like me so much?
For obvious reasons.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hey, I just want to just tell everyone at Phoenix International Raceway how much we enjoyed doing a full show last week on their behalf. It was just absolutely unbelievable fun. And by the way, you have a serious man crush on Dale Earnhardt Jr., don't you?
I do, yeah. He is doing what I wish I could do, and I wish I was making that much money. But I like who he is as a person, you know, just kind of a laid-back,
so in your next life,
country bumpkin. I think that's cool. That's
you
the
want
way
to be
I
part
grew
of his
up.
entourage, man.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. I heard you went fly fishing before.
I've gone actually a couple times, and I got to tell you, it's hard to learn because there is a certain form with your wrist and your elbow and how you do it. And when that fly comes back, you don't want to catch your lip or something. So it's not
seriously?
easy. Well, it can happen.
I mean, that could happen.
It could.
So if I go for the first time, you're not going
I'll be
with
on
me?
the other side of the lake.
Okay. Well, we're going to go out to the Bass Pro Shop with Danny White. Have you been to the Bass Pro Shop?
I have, yeah. It's an awesome place.
They got a restaurant there. I mean, you can spend the entire day there.
I spent a week there. I just went back to the camping area and hung out in that tent.
I believe it. Well, Danny White is going to give us an up-close and personal look on what it takes to fly fish.
Well, Danny White's not going to give you any tips, but this guy is. This is Jim Brady. We're in the fly shop at Bass Pro Shops, and Jim's an old teammate of mine from ASU and coached over at Mountain View High School, and so he's been around here for a long, long time, but he is the expert. And Jim, I want to ask you, for a beginning fly fisherman, what are the very basics of fly fishing as opposed to regular fishing? What's the difference?
Well, you need to know, first off, where you're going to be fishing and what you're going to be fishing for. If you're going to be catching trout, which is very common here in this state, up in the mountains basically, you need to figure out what size rod you want to use. Probably the average size rod